good skin type for it.
Yeah. We had a kid at 12 years old for shave.
12 years old.
Oh. His dad wanted to show him what it was to be a man.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool though. I quite like that idea, but
So I thought that was pretty cool.
hopefully you didn't cut the kid then.
Still did it, I swear.
It's nothing to shave, I suppose.
Yeah, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Just show you.
Is that issue? It's been like that the whole day. I didn't even realize.
Acoustic sessions.
I've done that one with my hands chair work.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that's
I'll
good.
see you give me the thing in your book.
Yeah.
The whole scope. Yeah.
So the area I always found most difficult when I started was always the point of the chin.
Oh, the chin?
Yeah.
It's an easy chin, so you can go
So it's a strong this
You're going sideways there, yeah.
straight across. Here. Otherwise, I don't know, it's probably not what most barbers do, but I always do the middle first, just to have some kind of grip. And then I move my way down.
Yeah.
So I can see my blades, it's gonna need to be changed now.
How do you tell?
But it's
You can feel-
missing a lot of hair.
Right, yeah.
So it's not sharp at some spots. It's also because I'm wiping my blade on some fabric,
Yeah.
which is obviously damaging the blade a lot more than hair. And it's also pulling the hair a bit more, so even for the clients it's not as comfortable as it was 5 minutes ago. For me, the most difficult part when I shave is that part. The chin is okay. That part would be a bit more challenging. So you go slowly, use the tip. You can't use the full blade anyway, you don't have space. And that part sometimes, I ask the clients to participate with the blade, with the shave, and ask them to do that. And they're happy to, and just 1 or 2 passes done. In that case, it's looking relatively easy.
So there you're going against the grain on that one.
Yeah, because the hair is always thinner here than this.
Right, yeah.
So, at least on the sides. Suppose we do that side of the mustache. Pretty easy. You stand that side, put the skin, go across.
Do you need any more towels, Jason?
Yeah, if I can have a fresh one.
A hot towel?
And a hot towel too.
Yeah, another
change.
hole.
See, don't pay attention to that. It's really messy, and I don't like that. But it's just normally I've got some tissues and I wipe, right? So I think I'm just gonna change that one now.
You right there?
Yep.
Stretching the old mouth. I get that when I get off the bus with a mask on. I have to be like, yeah, it's horrible.
So in between, you can use your towel that you used 5 minutes ago to sort of clean, a bit of wipe all around. It gives you a clear view of the areas that you need to go over, but you need to go over pretty much everywhere at this stage.
Can you get rid of that one and change it to new one?
So normally now I have my second towel, hot towel ready. Put it on his face. My assistant is slow now.
He's starstruck.
And then while this is happening, I just change my blade. My soap ready. Soap again. Second pass. That's it.
So depending on how thick the person's stubble in, most of the time the second pass is just tidying up, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, getting any bits that you missed on the first
Yeah.
go. But some people have really thick stubble and you do genuinely have to do a whole nother shave straight away.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to try to do the hot towel? Do you know? You see how it is?
Yeah. That's all.
So these are the corners.
Yeah. I put them for too long.
It's perfect.
Is that how you guys heat up the towels in
Feel
your
that?
shop?
With a hot towel moment.
Oh, yeah.
With the two.
Because I was thinking, how do you guys compete for like a mic? Because it was quite hard for us to compete.
yeah, we do need a hot towel warmer,
It's
but
really hard.
Not quite
Yeah.
this way. So actually this goes
what
across
interesting.
like this.
Look into it next week, yeah. Because then we could use both. I actually prefer using the microwave because I find that they get hotter in the microwave. I prefer the microwave because they're hotter. I get them like real. Yep.
What would you do if you cut someone while shaving?
Pardon?
Hot water from that one, just run the hot run it quite high.
Bleeding
Bleeding like,
heavy.
Well, first of all, you don't charge them.
okay,
You don't make them pay
okay.
because otherwise you will never see them again, probably. And also you provide a service. So if you don't provide a service, then you don't charge. That's the way I see it. They are not easy way to say someone that you cut them. Most of the time they will feel it anyway. But if they haven't felt it, then say, "I'm sorry, I cut you. I'm gonna put something to just stop the bleeding. We won't charge you. So the house, very sorry about that. Come the next time, we'll just give you a full shave for our price or something. You know, like just be nice and have some courtesy about it. Personally, at the shop, I've got some. It's Proizo. I don't know if some of you know the brand Proizo. They've got a gel it's reparatory gel. It's Italian. And basically, you put it on the skin and it's see-through. You can't even see it. It's like a plaster, and it's really stop the bleeding. And once you put it on the skin, you don't even see that there's a cut.
Oh, cool.
It's fantastic. Otherwise, a bit of cotton ball works fantastic as well. Just let that absorb the blood straight away. And that's pretty much it. You know.
What about a cold towel?
Always finish with a cold
Cold
towel.
towel?
I will finish with a cold towel today. Always. That's the best way to.
It's not going to stop bleeding, but it will kind of help a little bit.
Process different for people who have seriously problems skin.
No, so there are different types of shaving cream. This is the standard one. But if you see someone's got a lot of pimples or has got a very sensitive skin, use a sensitive shaving cream. That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's it. And that's more likely to bleed and like
Well,
zits or something.
Well,
I don't know.
if I have someone who's got a very bad skin and wants to shave, I'll be like, yeah, no problem, we can do it. Either, you know, you got a sensitive skin, so there's a chance you get a rash, and that's it. As soon as they say, yeah, no problem, then you go for it. But you always make sure the client
That they know.
knows that you know that you've got
Yes.
something, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
They do that, lots of education.
yeah.
Is it harder to do with someone with acne?
Yes.
They know problems.
Yes, because someone with acne, you will pop the pimples with the blades. Literally, and it's gross. You will share the pimple, the pus that comes out, the blood comes out, it's horrible. It is not nice, but at the end of the day, you don't pick and choose your clients, you take the next one. Always, you don't pick and choose. You pick and choose your clients, I tell you what, your colleagues will hate you. Don't pick and choose your clients, always take the next one.
Yeah. Never say no.
Do you shave around pimples or
And if you pick and choose as well, I can tell you something, you're never going to improve, ever.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be stuck in your way, stuck in your habits, and
Yep.
you're never going to do something else. And it's boring. And after 5 years, you'll be like, I'm out of barbering, I just don't want to do that anymore. It's nice to have some diversity and do some other stuff. guys who wants to try soaping? Someone?
Volunteer. Volunteer.
You
There you
wanna
go. Sure, he's
I
going to do
will
it.
give it a go.
You
Good.
can't hurt him, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Start with here.
Just full face?
Yeah, full face, circle, everywhere. And then the end you just go a few passes down like this, just to make it curl the tip, and then just go over the lip to the.
Try and really push the handle into the face. So it splays the brush.
Oh, you.
That was awesome, actually. There we go.
Thanks for that. I'll get you back.
Just sort of a non sequitur question, but when it comes to cleaning your your brush, what's the best way of doing it?
So water,
Just water.
and then in fact I will show you guys at the end,
Okay.
because those brushes can be very expensive, and for sure you want to preserve the brush as much as possible. So there's personally I've got a way to clean it, which is just water and use a towel and just literally go and circle on the towel.
Okay.
That opens the air of the process of the brush. Just put it in a stand. That's it. Can't do anything else.
You can't put them in chemicals because it's natural bristles.
Yeah.
Plus
Is
it's,
that, I'm not looking at
Okay,
it correctly.
so there's one thing you should never be afraid of is be quite firm with being gentle, obviously, but be quite firm. So, you know,
Oh, yeah.
just be quite firm.
Right
what you're
down.
doing. That's where the client feels and can feel, because he can't see now, but he can feel that you know what you're doing. If you go just like this, you're like, what the heck? That guy doesn't know what he's doing. Just go, be firm, you know.